I've gone live. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, if anything. But right now, what I am doing is I am editing. Um, let's see. Let's see what goes on with this. We're gonna just play because not really much I can do because I don't think anybody's gonna come on to this live. Uh, 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 uh. What the hell? Oh no, we don't want to do that. Okay, the effects not necessary. Zero effects. Oh, I had to make. Oh wait, that's my bags under my own eyes. Okay. Um. Oh, did you do a little retouch? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep this live, but I just did a whole podcast. I'm exhausted. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I just know that I really want to get this up, but I know that it's gonna take a minute to render, and that is gonna be my main issue. I wonder. You know what? I don't know if this is a thing. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Hey, hey, what's going on? First of all, where did y'all? Hello, people. Hello, everyone that has just come in and has joined Lay Live. How was your day? Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. I'm tell y'all, I was sitting here doing something completely different. What's good, people? Hey y'all, come on in, come on into the live because I was definitely about to cut this bitch off. Definitely. 100%. What is good? How's everybody? How's everybody's day? Um, Y'all know I really didn't have much. I did not have anything to really come before y'all. Just wanted to talk to y'all while I was editing the episode of the podcast. But I was definitely about to be like, I'm not. Charlie, you damn sure could get a shout out. Happy holidays. Yes. Mackenzie, what's good? Ace the dude, my guy. What's good? What's going on? I appreciate y'all. Y'all get all the energy and all the love. Thank you so much for showing up. So, just in case you were wondering what this is, or you just randomly showed up to a live and you have no idea why. Yes. Me, you know, 115, you get to shout out too. Yes, you can ask for a shout out and get that request. I am talking to y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe because there will be more. So basically, this will be probably a precursor to Just a Smooth Thought. I'm probably going to do some other stuff to it and whatever. Right now, I just put this all on my phone. I was just like, I'm doing it. So I really wish that YouTube was a place to really like play music, get the jams, because that's who I am as a person. But I appreciate y'all for coming by. It's nice, definitely. I appreciate everybody. Um, so yeah, but basically it's gonna be my just a smooth thought. So my just a smooth thought for the day in today's thought is everything don't have to be black. Everything does not have to be a black to be black. Thank you for the appreciation. Everything does not have to be black. Okay. So what I mean by that is this. Um, y'all want some bars? No, no bars. Not yet. Not yet. Y'all pushing it. I'm saying, but the kid got the bars. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? He did. Um, but everything don't have to be black was my thought process because why in the tarnations was I sitting here watching BET and they had the hot chocolate nutcracker going on? Not the hot chocolate nutcracker. You like to rap? Okay. Not the hot chocolate nutcracker. Why was the hot chocolate nutcracker on? It was a ballet. I get it. There were black ballerinas, but did it have to be the hot chocolate ballet? Was it necessary for it to be the hot chocolate ballet? I had this conversation with my coworker. There was once a movie, and again, you have to be of a certain age to appreciate this, but there was a movie, it was called Steel Magnolias. Okay. My mama made me watch it. It's a tearjerker. It's a great movie. It had a predominantly white cast. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Baby, this predominantly white cast did not need to be blacktified on BET, and they had a black Steel Magnolias. Now, I am the pro black of pro blackish people. I am. I 100% am. That is my thing. I love everything black. I'm very Issa Rae. I'm voting. um, I'm voting for everything black. You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't think that everything need to be black though. It just really just doesn't. There is no freaking need. It is no need. Um, and we need to stop touching everything. Like especially like a lot of our black movies, like there are classics that just can't be touched. You can't touch Harlem Nights. You can't touch Boomerang, to be honest with you. Even though they did the little yeah, BETV a chirp. Even though they did the whole little situation with it being on BET, you cannot touch everything. Like you can not. There is no reason for it. So I'm like, yeah. What's my most views on my videos? It's primarily the shorts. Really, honestly, the shorts. So my long form content is not getting as much as of yet, but everything is brand new. So, like I said, anybody that's coming into the room, I appreciate y'all for liking. Hopefully, you like, share, subscribe, all of the things. Again, this is just trial running at this particular point, so not a whole bunch of things. I'm looking for these damn sound effects. Not a whole bunch kind of going on all at one point. So, and what I'm doing at this particular point is editing the showdown for you. So you also get a audio version. Thank y'all so much for the love. Ace, you really showing a lot of love tonight, and I appreciate you. I can appreciate that. But yeah, so it just is what it is. It's gonna be something new. Um, I'm gonna is this Get Out? This has to be Get Out. I'm watching Get Out, ain't I? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And that's a damn shame that I know that I'm watching Get Out from a front. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. I am so good. Is that Lakeith? Even though he in the dark. Yep. Damn sure am. I am so good. Let me tell you something. If you want me to be on your trivia team, if it's black, if it's trivia, it really don't have to be black trivia because that's a misconception. I will not put myself in there. If you want me, thank you so much for loving the channel. I appreciate it. I hope it gives you everything that you need. Um, and I hope that you guys are liking the interview series as well. But if you want somebody on, I am the person for it. My stepmother tells me that all the time. She's like, "You have so much random ass knowledge." I do. I have random ass knowledge with a little bit of random ass knowledge on top of it, on top of that as well, which is crazy. All right, so I have the round of applause. I have that. I'm just gonna pick one of these. I don't give a shit which one it is. All right, let's put this down. Okay, first and foremost, when I tell y'all the editing process is, oh no, I don't want to do that. I just want to move it. The editing process takes a while. Okay, let's try this. Uh what's your favorite song to sing along to? Okay, yeah, y'all let me know what your favorite songs are. Like, does anybody have a favorite karaoke? Like, what's your favorite karaoke? Or do you have a go-to karaoke song? Mine is, believe it or not, I do have a karaoke song, and it is Jean Legend. Oh, yours is Humble by Kendrick Lamar? I know that's right. And Not Like Us? Oh my God. Damn, that means you got skills. That means that you have skills. Um, but no, like mine is Ordinary People. I'm very like WB Frog in this bitch. We're just ordinary people. It's so good. It's much better than that. But let me have a few drinks. Like, that's another question. What's your favorite drink? What is your if you are a adult of a certain age, what is your favorite drink? Uh a little bit. Wait a minute. What does you being little have to do with you know how to rap? Do you know most of the mightiest rappers are little? Little Wayne, very short. Little Kim, super short. Nicki Minaj, short. Uh Prodigy, Havoc, Mobb Deep, short. Your favorite drink is Mountain Dew. I want you to drink water, okay? I don't My favorite drink is water. I don't want you to drink Mountain Dew no more. I do not. Mountain Dew is gonna I don't know if you are male or female, but Mountain Dew is gonna lower your sperm count, okay? Don't drink Mountain Dew no more. And if you tell me that your Mountain Dew is Baja Blast, that's gonna be crazy. Right, even Kendrick Lamar is short. NBA Young Boy, right. So I would say because I'm of an older generation, out of your list, Ace, I like Kendrick Lamar, Juice World, SZA, primarily. Those will not now Ace. Baja Blast cannot be your favorite. Okay, Baja Blast cannot be your favorite. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's it's nothing but sugar. It's nothing but sugar. You know what? And I bet you're the type of person that liked that Baja Blast pie that they used to have at Taco Bell. Oh yeah. um, I think that you gonna enjoy that. It's disgusting. It's too much. But again, that's because I'm old and trying not to get diabetes, okay? Because that shit is too much sugar. It's too much fucking sugar. It's too much sugar. What is this? This is the beginning. All right, let me do this. Ace got me confused now. I'm trying to edit and shit. That Baja Blast. No, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me be clear. I used to love a Baja Blast. I am a Taco Bell fanatic at one point, okay? But I had to kind of elevate my palate on that, okay? Because I drank so much of it that it was ridiculous. I had 2 liters, all type of shit. I was like, yo, I can't do it no more. I cannot. It made my heart race after a while. I was like, yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good. But actually, what I actually meant by drink, I actually kind of meant like alcoholic drink, because I ran into a short on YouTube. Was it YouTube? It was YouTube, where somebody was no, there were kids that were like 21, and for the first time ever, the kids had Mad Dog 2020. I said, for the love of God. Again, which means that you need to be of a particular age to understand that just led to bad decisions. when we used to make in the early 2000s the Incredible Hulk, it was just a horrible, horrible, horrible decision that nobody could live up to. You just couldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't have drank it. I mean, even down to like the four logos. Why? Why were we doing these things? I believe that if you were a kid that was raised anywhere in the 90s, um, as a child, and you came to an adult as the 2000s, I believe that the baby boomers did not care about us. Okay, I 100% am aware that they did not care. They did not care. All right, Ace, see you. You have a good night. But yeah, they didn't care. They did not care about us. Um, that's what like Michael Jackson said. All he wanted to say was that they don't really care about us because they did not. They did not. All right, I'm sorry. I'm here with y'all, but I just need to listen to this for a quick second. Go, 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 go. Let's move this here. All right, let me actually slide this a little bit over here and then slide this a little bit in here because I just need this to. All right, back. Yeah, so anyway, sorry about that, y'all. I'm just like I said, I'm just trying to edit the show. I had just did the show originally. Now, well, I will do it on TikTok, and that's under Young Smooth Boy, SMOOVEBOI. Why? Because I say so. But I will do always do it on TikTok first because I play the music and I know that here on YouTube I cannot. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, just editing the show. Like I said, we're gonna go into doing just a smooth thought. Really that's gonna be a big thing for next year. We're gonna sit here, have fun. Y'all can have questions, you can talk to me. However you feel about it, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So and right now I think this mic portion is just an aesthetic because I am actually using my phone, so it is just an aesthetic, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But come on in, say hey. I'm not really gonna be before y'all long. I just needed to test the live out to see if anybody would come. To be honest with you, the viewership is gonna viewer. I will make sure that I put out flyers, so make sure y'all follow me on all my socials as well. Absolutely, absolutely. So, what are the plans? Let me figure out what are the plans for the holidays. What do y'all plan for the holidays? Like what's going on? What's going downtown Julie Brown for y'all holidays? I will say that I really honestly, truthfully don't have much of anything going on for the holidays. Oh, you going to NYC for the New Year's? Okay, well, first of all, be careful. And then make sure you dress warm too, because New York is a cold mistress. She a cold mistress out there. But yeah, make sure you bundle up. But where are you originally from that you're going? Are you going to NYC or are you in NYC already? Because that's a good question. Because if I'm talking to you and you already in New York, then that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, that ain't my ministry. Oh, you in North Carolina? Okay, yeah. So yeah, definitely bundle up. It's cold. It ain't like Chicago cold because nothing is Chicago cold. But bundle on up. Come on up here, up north. I'm in Baltimore. So which is really, really nice. Today was kind of warm though. Like today got warm. So I'm kind of scared. I don't know if that means that we're gonna have more snow. We did have snow at one point. So not excited about that. You know, did, first of all, does anybody remember the days of shoveling for money? Like anybody remember those days where you used to shovel for money? Like, and actually go outside and make a, you can make a little profit, but you might be cold, but you would come back in and then you would shovel people's driveway and they would give you $5 or $10, and $5 or $10 really will go somewhere, but not in this economy. Not in this economy. Like that shit ain't happening. It's definitely not. Oh, okay. So what in the hell is going on? You're not gonna let me go any further? I don't particularly care for this. I don't like the way it's doing me over here. Oh my god. What the heck? Okay, this is where I'm getting into spaces of doing things. Thank y'all for bearing with me. What the fudge? I got a subterfuge going on. What is going on here? Hmm. I like how my wife always be like, she has so much faith in me to be like, oh, you'll figure it out. No, sometimes I really want to be like, I can't figure it out. To be honest with you. Okay, what is this? It don't want me to be great. Oh, I'm gonna be like, yo, where is the rest? Can I move it, please? Thank you, Jesus. I was able to move it. Thanks. Boom. Okay. So you say no snow to shovel down here. Hello, originally from Texas. Oh, so you from Texas? Ooh, I love Texas. I love Texas. What part of Texas are you from? Are you from Dallas? Are you from Houston? Are you from San Antonio? I love Texas. I've gone to Texas twice and have never had a bad time. Live for Texas. I'm from that H side. Coming down. Ooh, you from San Antonio. I have not been to San Antonio yet. I've been to Dallas and I've been to Houston. But oh, okay. So what is San Antonio like? Explain. Is it because one thing for sure, two things for certain that I love is that y'all are some of the nicest goddamn people. And this is coming from somebody who's from the East Coast. Like niggas up here, we not nice. Like we we have this disposition that you kind of got to get past first. But yeah, y'all are the shit down there. I went. You know what? So up here we have my first time was in Dallas, and up here we have the we have like Wawas and stuff like that, and so I'm used to it. Yeah, but here's the thing: you say ain't shit over there. A lot of Mexican food. That's the last city to visit. Go to Austin. Though for sure, yeah, definitely want to go back to Austin. Want to go to Austin? Yes, definitely. But see, here's the thing though. Like I was completely floored to see a Mexican drive-through. I forgot which one it was, but I was like, "There's a drive-through for Mexican food that was more authentic Mexican food and not Taco Bell." You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have that up here. And then I went to the Quick Trip because the I usually don't judge my life. I like to go to like what we call a Wawa up here or like our rural farm. And sometimes I get something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Like if I need something quick, but I do it all in one setting because it's like I can get gas, I can, do all the things. And y'all's was a Quick Trip. I had no idea what a Quick Trip was until I got down there and I had to figure it out and research it. But yeah, it was good shit. It definitely was good shit. I like it. I definitely feel maybe it's me and maybe it's my personality because it can definitely go anywhere. But I did not, and I will repeat, I did not have a bad time. And every single person that was down there, I mean, even down to the police, spoke. Everybody was nice. Everybody was cordial. I went for an event and definitely had an amazing time there. Um, it was Drip Fest. That's what it was. It was my homegirl. She was from here and she does Drip Fest. So I love it. I love it. So if you want to know a little bit more about what this channel is in general, it is my love for hip hop. Oh, you've been a while Sheets? Yes. So you've never been to Quick Trip? That's wild. Um, yeah, well, you know what? So I was in Dallas and it was a Quick Trip down there, and I was like, yes to this, but I love Wawa. Don't judge me. And recently, for the first time, I actually, because I had stopped eating red meat for a minute, but then my iron got low and my body was like, hey, you gonna need this. But I went and got one of their burgers. When I tell you that Wawa's does not skimp on the meat on the burger, I was like, first of all, I think that we are so desensitized. We're desensitized or sensitized to McDonald's giving you these McDonald's smash burgers, so on or like White Castle and shit, giving you these motherfucking thin ass piece of patties that you expect everyone to give you this patty. The only thing that is good at McDonald's is, and this is a hot take, is just a smooth thought, is going to be their fries and the nuggets. Because as for a burger, unless you get a quarter pounder, and even then, like your burgers really be for shit. For real, for real. Like today, I had Burger King and was actually low key happy. Low key happy. Should I increase this? I'm gonna increase it one more time, just because I need that volume to be up on that, and I'm gonna increase this 3 times. Increase and yeah, because I need that increase. I think I'm only going to do 2. It should be good. Yeah. And I'm almost finished rendering, y'all. I'm almost there. I'm sorry. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, it is McDonald's has actually gone down is not on the list of a burger chain, a burger food, burger anything that I would go to. And Five Guys is there. I mean, yeah, it is. So okay. So here's the thing. McDonald's is ass now. 100%. Burger King, um, I have an affinity for Burger King because it's my very first job. Okay. So Burger King is my first job. So I kind of like it in a certain kind of way. I've always loved the flame broiled of it all. Ooh. So a good cookout burger. See, but you from see, you from NC. You from North Carolina. You feel me? So y'all like Arby's down there, bitch. Y'all got the meats. You feel me? But and you also from Texas. You know what I'm saying? So you got places that got meat, rural meat. From Baltimore, we're more seafood. We're definitely more of a seafood kind of city. You know what I mean? Um, we're known for our crabs. I am actually oh God, my Baltimore card is already taken, but my Baltimore card is already taken. But I 100%. I hate crabs. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. People ask us, what is our thing? Our thing is crabs. I don't like it. I do not like it. I 100% am like, ayo. Like, I'm definitely like, yo, I don't want to eat another goddamn crab. I don't want to pick a crab. I don't want a seafood broil. I don't want none of that ghetto ass shit. It's not on my radar. It is 100% not on my radar. But as far as burgers go, I would even say Wendy's. And now it depends. You gotta find the right Wendy's for it. But if it's good, but Wendy's has become ass. Wendy's has become ass now. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, all of the food is horrible, but if you have to pick a killer, you know what I mean? At least pick a killer that's gonna kill you slow. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But so yeah, as far as what this channel is, That was where I was. As far as what this channel is, it is my ode to hip hop. So, Kicking It with Young Smooth podcast actually started from the Kickstand podcast, which was me and my homeboy Obstacle Beats. So, in some of the older stuff, if you look back on some of the videos, you'll see that you'll see me just kind of getting this interview podcasting kind of series together in general. Okay. But things change and I had to kind of move forward. And so with that, it's been Kicking It with Young Smooth podcast for a long time. I paid for the new logo. Before we had this AI explosion, which I probably could have done my own logo, but neither here nor there. It just is my love for hip hop. My love, and not just hip hop, really is love for hip hop, R&B, pop culture. It's a safe place to talk, be heard, and get your opinions out or whatever, and we could talk shit. I don't care, but we always gonna be respectful. At the end of the day, we always gonna be respectful. So hopefully more lives will come of it, and we can sit out here and do that. I appreciate it because what I've noticed is that as boring as I personally think my life is, or as boring as I sometimes think I am, a lot more people find me very interesting. I have no idea why that is a thing. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I will never not uh take the level of gratefulness for that. What is I'm doing? What is you doing? How is you cool? How is you cool? Okay. Yeah. When I tell you some people shouldn't multitask, and apparently those some people is me and I is them today. I ain't never think that I shouldn't multitask. Okay. So, and then like right now, as far as what is happening is with the interview series has like some of the people I have known, some of the people I did not, and I got a chance to really just interview them and work with them, and it just made me happy. You know what I'm saying? And again, it was love for like new artists. So again, if y'all got new artists, anything else, you can always hit me at the kickstand podcast at gmail.com. Everything goes into the kickstand podcast at gmail.com. It is always the kickstand podcast at gmail.com. Make sure you say the kickstand podcast at gmail.com. Am I being an asshole for saying it over and over again? Yes, but it is the way in which you learn. Okay, you must do things in a repeated succession. All right, let's see. Can we finally get to the part? God damn, that shit. Woo, that's gonna take some rendering. Okay. Um, edit. Yes, I do believe hip hop is cooked. Um, it is not. It is a lot of yeah, yeah. It's a lot of all those things. So and I agree with the more pop and R&B now. Being that, so here's the thing. It's funny that you say that. I recently created, like, how like there are AI list. Oh, I'm sorry, or AI, like there's AI now in pretty much damn near everything. But I was able to ask the AI, especially on YouTube Music, to create a playlist, and the playlist has Luther Vandross, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, and Shaka Khan, and I just play their greatest hits. And when I tell you I pinned it and I can go back to it on a regular basis, and it just brings me so much joy, to the point where I realize that how short songs are now, that it frustrates the fuck out of me. But that what was it called? What song is it? It is Luther Vandross, a house is not a home. Do you know that motherfucking song is 7 minutes? 7 minutes exactly. 7 minutes. And there's no part of that song that is not fucking excellent. I love it. I love it. So, hold on one second. This should say you have to be of a certain. Ooh, you know what? Ooh, that don't. Ooh, that don't even look right. To be. Ooh, of a certain age. X G Hood interview. Okay. All right, bet. All right, so that's rendering. But yeah, but yeah, I think that hip hop has gotten to this stage where um there's not a lot of originality. Everybody is everybody, and that the music's tone that's underneath of it is, for conspiracy theory purposes, it's purposefully um creating a tone that creates, like, I won't even say, well, yeah, division, and it's also a tone that is, it's actually killing our children, to be honest with you. It's creating division, loneliness, um, anxiety, so on and so forth. And it's placed into like the mainstream's consciousness. And I'm not saying that even at our time that we were great in our consciousness to be like, oh, we don't, we just absolutely um were the greatest. It was the greatest time. It felt like that. We had a lot of partying, but the reality is the bullshit that is behind it. Crazy work, crazy work. So leads me to this whole Diddy situation. Horrible, absolutely horrible. But again, as I said, and I stated actually in the podcast, um, like, on some real shit, not a kept secret. Absolutely not a kept secret. Anybody that was worth their salt, that wanted to be an MC in some way, shape, or form. You wanted to be on Def Jam, you wanted to be on Arista, you wanted to be on Bad Boy, you wanted to be on, yeah, I said Def Jam. You wanted to be on all of these labels, but the reality is the shit that be God's rejection is sometimes your protection. And what did you say? You said, yeah, I agree. But I think if you go back to it all, the places where hip hop comes from, right? That what those environments was back in the day, I feel like black people were just more cautious. So agreed. 100% agree with that. I always say, and why do I feel like that is moving way too fast? Um, Sorry, I'm gonna be in the thought. I guess it's working. But no, I 100% agree with that because in our era, or and again, I'm not quite sure how old you are, but I'm 42. In my era of hip hop, there was a time and there was a place on where we thrived for the knowledge. We thrive for knowledge. We thrive for the wordsmiths and those that continuously challenge and push their pens. Like we thrive for that. No matter what that creativity looked like, whether it was in the form of um, a Missy Elliott, a Roxanne Shante, a MC Light, female wise, or you're giving a Rakim, a Nas, a Biggie, a Jay, like Wayne, whatever it looked like then, we kind of sought out the knowledge. We also had like Brand Nubians and the Fugees and so on and so forth. That it was so much that I remember, and I always tell the story. Me and my cousin still love still love to this day. But before the Miseducation, of course, Lauryn Hill was on the Fugees. So we loved Lauryn Hill so much that the verse for Ready or Not, where she talks about that she is defecating on a microphone, we were kids. We did not know what the term defecating meant. Now, as an adult, I know what it means, yes. Um, but we didn't know. I literally asked my science teacher, what does defecating mean? And he told me in layman's terms, Mr. Snack Schneider will never forget him. He was like, in his terms, for what it was for school, he said pooping, but his face said shit. His face was like, it means shit. In a, it's, you know how like you could tell that somebody means something else, but they was like, oh, you're a kid. Let me break this down for you that doesn't sound that way, and let me allow myself to keep my job. So he definitely told us what it was, and then we thought about it, and we were like, "Yo," she said, defecating on the microphone. Like, yeah, oh, she's shitting on these niggas on the microphone. We was like, "Oh, okay," so we got it. But because we didn't know the words, we sought out the knowledge, and these kids are not. You can't sort out knowledge when it's directly at your fingertips. There's no way for you to sort out the knowledge when it's directly at your fingertips. I will say I feel like this shit is rendering entirely too fast. If it does it, I'm very happy, but I feel like it's just not. I'm gonna figure that out in a second. But okay, so you're 26. Um some old school Pandora. I got into the new stuff and then it just lost me, which can happen. I went through a oh, we all went through a Chief Key phase, okay? And then you had the XXX Extension after he died. Um, that was there's also a video on YouTube. I wish I remember the YouTube person, but there is also a video about that too. About I don't know if I was watching it with either Arctic or Mod Trigger, one of the two, but they were watching something about like the 27 Club, or it might have been laid back. It might have been laid back. It might have been him. But either way, watching about the 27 Club, and that's where artists, die before they are the age of 27. The fact that they XXX Tentacion, Juice World, so on and so forth, are manifesting. They are manifesting their demises. Wild work. Absolutely wild work. That shit should not be like that. Like they are children. One of the what was it? XX died. Wasn't he like 21? No, I'm sorry. What's 21? No, I'm sorry. Juice World was like 21. Why? Y'all don't. Let me tell you something. Um, that Shy Kid Dre, my guy, you are my person. You are 26 years old. Um, okay, so X was 20, right, was about like 20, I believe, something like that, right? You are 26 years old. That fucking rendered quickly as shit. I'm very proud of that. You are 26 years old. Um, with that comes this challenge of you're no longer an adult and you're about to lead into your 30s. Um, and for some strange reason, I have no idea. I really cannot fathom how you guys get to this point of um, thinking that everything is supposed to happen immediately. You supposed like the world is telling you you need to go ahead, get married, get settled down. You need to have a house. You need to be paying them more. Like you should be doing all of these things by the time you're 25. But there's no real backing for you to be able by the time you're 25, 26, 27. But there's no real backing for you to be able to do these things. None. And it's not sustainable for y'all as children to and I say children in the sense, yes, you're a whole adult, but Like there's no way that y'all could have done in this day and age what we did. See, when I was your age, oh my God. Dre, why would you make me say that? Why would you make me say that? But when I was your age, I was married. We were in our second apartment and on our first and second cars, second and third cars. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to figure out where we were. I was on my 40th job, who knows at that particular point. But like we're just trying to figure it out. We're just trying to figure it out. Even at 42, some days I'm just trying to figure it out. I believe that. I don't believe in any sense of the word that at 26 that you should have anything all figured out. I'm not saying that you said that or that you do, but there are a lot of your peers that really feel that way. They feel like you should have it all figured out. How? Houseway? Like at least what 6, maybe 7 years of your life prior 6 to 7 years ago. 6 to 7 years ago, okay? Somebody was taking care of you prior to this. Somebody was taking care of you. How do we expect you in one less than 1 decade of you officially being an adult, having it all together? And then with that, that creates a level of anxiety. Then it's like, yo, what are y'all gonna do? How are you gonna no, we have all of these pressures. Now I'm not saying don't get your shit together. I'm not saying that. That is absolutely not a thing that I would say. Okay? I'm not saying don't get your shit together. But I am absolutely saying, in the reality and the grand scheme of things, you're not going to have it all figured out. You will not. And that's just some real shit. I mean, that's just some real shit. But yes, as far as hip hop goes, like we have lost the need to like really get in there and oh, it's a lot of plays. I have not realized that many plays on there. Um, we really have lost the ideal to get in there and be wordsmiths and be creative and think outside the box and not everybody look the same because all female rappers, there's one aesthetic, there's one flow, there's one thing. All the male rappers, there's one aesthetic, one flow, one thing. I feel like I should start actually trying to figure out my early 20s was like introduction to yes, your early 20s. So yes, your early 20s is for you to fuck up in it. Okay, that is a line from Poetic Justice. Look, it's time for you to make your 20s is time for you to make your mistakes. Your 30s is the time for you to correct the mistakes. Your 40s are the time for you to relish in what you've learned, while your 50 should hopefully be the time frame where you are relaxing to kick back to lean onto easy street to retirement. Now, it don't seem like that's going to be so easy. It is very easier said than done, but at the same token, like that's kind of where you should be, or you should hope to be. You should hope to be. You know what I mean? Like I'm big on the leaning on the understanding that I don't know nothing. Okay? I lean on the understanding that I don't know anything. The things that I know is nothing. I lean on the I knew that was going to happen. I lean on the understanding. I'm going to actually not fuck with this right now because I need to get that done, and that they might have to get done in the morning. But I lean on the understanding that I do not know anything. That I'm just of the world. I'm just in the world, not of the world. You know what I mean? So yeah, you don't at 26, you should be leaning towards getting it together. And what does that look like? It should look like possibly a good job. It should look like, you know, working in bits and pieces to your career. And I think that we have this thing of it automatically has to look exactly as you planned it out. If you believe in a higher power, and especially if you believe in God, the first thing that any good Bible, any good book says, anybody says, if you want to make God laugh, you tell him your plans. You can't think that the omnipotent creator is going to automatically give you exactly what you want. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not with a couple of slings and arrows. Absolutely not. So I think that it's important to know that you can live your life and make a mistake. It's important to know that. It's important to know that you can come back from a mistake. It's important to know that. It's important to know that people will project their bullshit off on you as you're going through or making a mistake. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is not okay. That is not okay. Yeah, but I do love that you guys, as being like in your 20s, that you are appreciating the music that I have grown up on. Um I love that some of the younger kids, there are some kids out here, kids, like my nephew, who's what, like 16 now, that loves the 90s R&B music. Like his playlist, his dad, that's my stepbrother, but like he and his dad um really go in and have gone through like amazing playlists. Or I create a playlist and I send it to him like, yo, you need to listen to this. Matter of fact, I need to do that. I haven't done it in a minute. Um, but yeah, he's really one of those people that absorbs music in a certain kind of way. And to watch him do it, fucking phenomenal. Like I want to say maybe 2 or 3 Christmases ago. Um, I had gotten, it might have been three-ish. I gotten into Whitney Houston's biopic, I Want to Dance with Somebody. And at the end of it, I mean, spoiler alert at this point, but at the end of it, they do the medley that she did at the Apollo, right? And so I'm listening to this medley and it's just everything. It's Porgy, it's and I'm telling you, it's I want to run to you, and it's all of those things. And it's her Mount Everest of being a vocalist, and it's so good. And I let him hear it for the first time, and he's like, how the first thing he said is, how did she do that? And I'm like, yo, she was a mezzo soprano. um Whitney was a big fucking deal. Whitney Houston at the time and for the time was a big fucking deal. Minus the drugs and all of those things, and that comes with problems that are beyond or out of our control. Minus all of those things, Whitney was a big fucking deal. And her music is legendary. Right now, my niece, who is three, she about to be three. She'll be three. Damn. Damn, she about to be three already. That's crazy. She is into Michael Jackson. Her Mimi, her grandmother, loves Michael Jackson. Loves Michael Jackson. And her grandmother loved Thriller. But I said, no ma'am. Not only will you love Thriller in this mug, you got to love Remember the Time. That's my Michael. That's the Michael I love. You have got to love Remember the Time. And she actually low key watched it with me. And remember, if you know anything about Michael, Michael has like long videos, and they were epic. You know what I'm saying? So Dre, you say for sure because rap music now, unless you're YN, well, okay, not that, because it's so much. Or you're partying, it's like, what am I listening to? Like, how would I listen? You're right. How would I listen to this on a regular basis? No, no relation. Yep, can't relate. Um, with X, he depression. Right, exactly. Now, the only X that I represent is DMX. Okay, that is my ex. You know what I'm saying? And I miss him so much. His birthday just passed. His birthday is actually one day before my mother's, which is hilarious. Which I didn't realize that until the other day. I was like, wait a minute. So his birthday is December 18th. He was a fiery religious Sagittarius. Um, and I miss DMX with all my heart. I have a uh my truck actually has a sticker on the back of it that has DMX with his birth year and his death date. And I miss him. There's nothing like it. Again, there's nothing like it. And I think that you guys for your generation, there's no one. There's no one pushing it. However, I'm gonna tell you who is, and then see he getting my vote, and y'all might not fuck with him, but NLE Chopper, I, I fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with his music. I like I like NLE Chopper. That new KO song is my shit. The fact that he channeled Tupac, the fact that he used the "Hit 'Em Up" sample, it's the shit. It is the shit. So yeah, but that is where I am. I finally got a chance to render this. Um, I absolutely can I tell you the only thing I hate about SoundCloud is that it does this bullshit which kills me. SoundCloud, why would you do me like this? So the reason why I use SoundCloud is because I use it to throw the RSS feed and then have it spread out to all the different places. um, so you okay. Let me explain my guesstimation because it's only a guess. I don't know on NLE Chopper, right? So NLE Chopper is um going through for me what I'm looking at is going through a spiritual awakening. And with that, it you might not granted. I get it. The lyrics go by pretty fast, and even in KO, I was like, oh, I had to kind of settle it down. But it is a complete diss to NBA YoungBoy, 100%. And he's digging, but for NBA YoungBoy to have all those YNs and everybody just be at the concert like that, and then there's always, and it's just like between him, Travis Scott, and even Diddy, like when y'all manifest out evil energy, it then trickles down onto the masses and people that are awoke or are having awakening. We see it. We see the shit. So I can see the NLE is having a spiritual awakening. It's like, yo, I don't he doesn't want to be a detriment to his community like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy that. Like even down to the fact that him shaving his head. Like it wasn't just the Tupac reference was that. Yes, absolutely. But it wasn't just about that. It is about a spiritual awakening. Like for instance, as you can see, which I need to go do that right now, as a matter of fact, before I go to bed. But I shaved my head, but I shaved it for a couple of reasons that were a little personal to me, but I'll share it. It's not really a big deal. Well, I mean, not anymore. One, two reasons. Okay, first reason, hilarious reason. I could not deal with the Magneto M hairline right there. Like I could not deal with that anymore. And then there was a yarmulke bald spot in the middle. So that was one of the reasons, the main reason that I cut it. But then the other one was actually a spiritual recleanse of trying to regain myself and trying to regain balance because at the time my uncle had passed and I had been helping him, with his he had stage 4 cancer and loved on him, but I realized that my hair was holding a lot of the pain and a lot of the sorrow. So I did one last chop with my barber and was like, yo, I'll do the rest from here. But I'm cool with that. But I realized after doing that myself, I'm seeing the spiritual awakening in Annalie Chopper too. You know what I'm saying? Because what I did realize after doing this, I've realized that my downloads are a little bit different from God. And again, this is just a spiritual situation in me. Y'all might not have come here for all of this, but I do feel that it's different. Another thing that you'll learn about me is that I am a yoga guy. Okay, I'm a yoga guy. I love it. I love the spiritual healing. I'm more of a spiritualist than a religious guy. Like it just is what it is. And everybody says, "Oh, I'm spiritual." What does that mean? It means that I still have a relationship with God, a strong relationship with God, or the Almighty, or the Omnipotent. But I don't subscribe to organized religion. Uh, yeah. Like yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that, Dre. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. And I think that we are at a place of always looking for someone to turn to. I think that we need to also turn internally because that's where your first healing should come from. You know what I mean? All of the things. But I was not supposed to be on here this long. I was not. Look, y'all know where y'all can find me right now. I will be on this. If you like it, make sure you share it, and hopefully I can start doing more lives. You know what I'm saying to you, and have more people in here and all the things. This is just a late night run through. I was again just something to occupy my time while I was doing the rendering for the audio show. But I love y'all, Dre. I appreciate you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Catch the replay of the live, of course. And you definitely on the top fan list. So I definitely hope that you come back. But other than that, I appreciate y'all. I hope that this will be the way to hit I gotta hit the button. But I'll talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. Peace.